Recently, I've heard all kinds of stories about these 12-year-old and up boys creating all kinds of trauma to their body. This is not unusual. I see this daily in my own personal life. Near my home is a skate park, and this is a very popular place for these young adolescents to hang out and skate and be with each other and have a good time. I know how important this is because two of those skaters are my grandsons. So I get to hear all the stories. And recently there was one skater who had to have surgery on his arm because he broke it skating. And now he's back at the skate park skating with his cast on. There's another skater who does these amazing skater moves who tore some ligaments in his ankle, and my guess is in the next few days he will be right back at the skate park doing these magical moves. So you can look at that and say, what is wrong with these boys? What are they thinking? Well, the problem is their thinking is being clouded by a development process going on in their brain. So about the time that they enter adolescence, say 10 years or so old, a lot of changes begin to happen. And the reason for that is that their brain goes through this really rapid time of development. And that development begins in the kind of emotional center of their brain and then moves toward the front of their brain. And that front of their brain part is called the prefrontal cortex, and it's located right here behind the forehead. The prefrontal cortex is a lot of different responsibilities, but among them is orderly thinking and good judgment. So unfortunately, the pattern of this development progression works against these young boys. First, they're very emotional, and you've probably seen that in your young adolescent boys. Very emotional, without a lot of good judgment. And then as they move year to year, they become wiser. And the reason for that is they have a more and more developed prefrontal cortex that kind of puts the brakes on all those emotions. So as you're evaluating what's going on with your son, don't just blame it on hormones, although that's happening for them as well. But think about the brain development. This is something they don't have a lot of control over. This is an area where you can help them. You can help them think through the logical answer to situations and to problems and move that prefrontal cortex along as they are maturing. So be patient. You have to be patient for a long time because it takes several years for this process to be completed. But be encouraged that every year it's going to get a little bit better. I'm Dr. M with Anatomy for Kids.